Hi, this is Kurt Alterak with NeoSax.com. I'm going to show you here the bass that we're working on. This is the bass that I got from China, and the goal with this bass is to fix originally it was to fix the keywork, and from that we would have to refinish it, probably silver plate it, and have it sandblasted silver plate. The goal of this project is to create a bass that plays really well at a reasonable price. So the first thing that I found is, when I got it back in the shop, as I've been writing about, is that the intonation, especially the intonation in the second octave, is really quite sharp. So I started to compare it to my bass, which is a con bass, which is what this is supposed to be a copy of. And the first thing, which is easy to figure by the way it's playing, is that the neck is quite a bit smaller. So the neck on this Chinese bass, it actually fits a baritone mouthpiece very well, whereas the con neck just fits a bass mouthpiece, and you might be able to slide a baritone mouthpiece on there. What I found is that the bells are basically the same. They're about the same length, and they're about the same diameter where they connect to the bow. The bottom bow is about the same. The body tube is where it's different. This body tube is about 1.5 inches longer, and it's quite a bit larger up here. So this connection is larger than the con bass. The tone holes are very much relatively in the same place. This top crook is larger here where it connects to the larger body, and then it gets smaller and it mates up with this part, which is basically the same. So if I was to make these two basses the same, what I would have to do is make a larger neck. This part, which I unsoldered, this bottom crook on the neck, is about the same on both. I would have to make a larger neck, and I would have to redo the entire body. I don't think that's going to be cost effective, and I don't think it's going to be worth it. And in fact, at the end of this, I think what I'm going to have out of this is a bass that plays better than my con. So to compensate for the body that's slightly different, I can make a change in this tube right here, and that is going to fix a lot of the problems, and in the neck. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this neck right about, or this section right here, right about here. And I'm going to remove that material. I'm going to cut this piece along the seam. I'm going to retaper it. I'll fit this crook on there, and I'll fit a new neck that we'll make. Or we'll cut this neck and make a new taper. It's possible that I may have to do some work up here, but I'm not sure. And I'll get into that. Once I get this changed over, then I'll know a little bit more about this. But I believe that this change is going to fix this instrument tonally, and the intonation, the problems with the intonation will definitely be fixed by this. It's just a matter of how much time it takes and how much we have to charge for the instrument. Because again, I'm trying to keep the cost of this down. So now we're getting into a little bit more work, and we haven't even gotten into the key work yet. So it's quite a project, and I'll get some pictures and maybe a video for you as soon as I get this part modified and the neck modified, and I'll let you know how it turned out.